The ongoing crisis in Myanmar has taken its toll on the northeastern states of India. As Rohingya crisis and the junta military crackdown in the neighboring country deepens, Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh informed that the ongoing situation has greatly affected the border states. Now, the Chief Minister informed that ever since the crisis, refugees, both Rohingyas as well as the Burmese nationals, have been trying to sneak into the country through the porous Indo-Myanmar border. Now, Singh further informed that over 300 have been intercepted so far, while many have been pushed back and some are facing legal proceedings.
The effect of Myanmar situation is facing by the neighboring state. Manipur is one of the states which is badly affected by the present crisis in Myanmar. Till now, we have around 300 Myanmarese national has been sent back, and some are in under the legal proceedings and observation. So, due to the uncertainty in Myanmar as a border state, we are affected.
Well, Chief Minister Biren Singh further informed that the Union Home Minister Amit Shah has approved setting up of 34 police outposts along the Indo-Myanmar border. Now, Singh added that the outpost will not only help keep a check on the illegal drug trafficking, but will also help mitigate the refugee issue.
Honorable Union Home Minister Amit Shah ji has sanctioned 34 police outposts just on the border, India-Myanmar border, and it will definitely easy to handle this type of illegal drugs trafficker as well as the illegal immigrants we are concerning of it.
All right, well, joining me on the broadcast this evening is our news editor, Naborun Goswami. Naborun, good evening to you. First of all, it's not just the Rohingyas, but the Burmese trickling in through the porous borders, and of course, very serious concerns there by the Chief Minister himself. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely, it has been a concern for quite some time now, Aaron. In fact, when we spoke to authorities earlier in the year, authorities, be it the police and other sources in Manipur, a lot of them have been blaming the growing drug trade in the state to also the porous border that India shares with Myanmar and also the free movement regime. A lot of the poppy cultivation had been blamed actually on Myanmarese nationals. And now the refugee crisis, of course, is growing. Of course, we know that Mizoram is already sheltering over 12,000 Myanmar refugees who have been staying there for over 6 months now. Even concerns were raised in Mizoram, where the local authorities have urged the local traditional bodies and the people to keep a close watch on the movement of the refugees, also to ensure that they do not own property or open businesses in the state. So concerns growing from all sides, of course. A lot of people, as the crisis continues in Myanmar, Aaron, a lot of people would like to permanently settle on Indian soil, and it doesn't end there. More and more people try to sneak in, and this also creates a lot of security problems. These people, of course, they are also victims of a war-like situation, not denying the fact at all. They have human rights, and say, for instance, Mizoram has set an example by providing shelter and even education to the children of the refugees. But again, also these people are a vulnerable lot, you have to understand. So a lot of drug trade and all illegal activities, unscrupulous elements try to take advantage of the situation, and that's where the security concerns come in, Aaron, that the Chief Minister of Manipur is talking about. 300 is the number, the figure, the ones that have been detected. And, given the porous nature of the Indo-Myanmar border, we cannot rule out that probably another 1,000 may have entered. So these are the concerns. Of course, police posts would be set up 33, but that's very less. The main thrust has to be, Aaron, on the fencing, completion of the fencing with the Myanmar border. Of course, Manipur is much talked about as a transit route for drugs, and that's a major issue that the nation is facing. Union Home Minister Amit Shah was here in Guwahati just recently, where he spoke extensively on the war on drugs. Manipur, one of the key states as far as war on drugs is concerned, a lot of concerns, and everything boils down to that porous India-Myanmar border. That is the concern, Aaron.
Right, and Naborun, it's not just Manipur, but Mizoram is also confronted with the refugee crisis. Shouldn't there be a coordinated effort between, chief ministers of the northeastern states and the centre, especially in dealing with the counterparts on the international side?
Absolutely, yes. But again, these are two separate sides of the border with Myanmar that is shared. Mizoram has been dealing with the refugee crisis for months now. Thousands are taking shelter. In fact, Champai district in Mizoram is sheltering a huge chunk, sizable chunk of the refugees from Myanmar, providing them shelter, food, even education. The children have been given admission to schools. But yes, the authorities have now realized that they also need to keep a watch and cannot allow free movement of the refugees within the state because that may pose security concerns. And some of the refugees were found to actually trying to buy land or to own property, to open businesses. So these are some areas where the respective deputy commissioners have been in coordination with the local populace, try to keep a strict vigil. Yes, a coordinated effort is a must, and a solution to the Myanmar crisis is ultimately something that would put an end to this problem.